Welcome to your inner climb, a space for slowing down, reflecting, and taking gentle steps towards your growth. I'm really glad that you're here. This morning, I went for a walk before the world fully woke up. The forest was quiet, the air felt fresh, and for a moment, everything felt still. As I was walking, I kept thinking how rare these moments feel like. So before we go any further, I just want to ask you something. How are you really feeling today? Not the answer you give out of habit, but the honest one. You don't need to have it all figured out. Sometimes you just notice it. As the sun began to rise, it didn't arrive all at once. It came slowly, quietly, almost patiently. And watching it, I was reminded that beginnings don't need to be dramatic to be meaningful. Every morning is a chance to begin again, not perfectly, not with everything figured out, but gently. Is there something in your life right now that you have been trying to rush? Something that might need a little more time and a little more kindness? You don't need the answer right away. Just let the question sit with you. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about my mistakes. The quiet ones, the small ones, the ones we replay in our minds when no one else is watching. If you are carrying something like that today, a decision you wish you could change, or a moment you handled differently, I want you to know this. Making mistakes doesn't mean you are failing. It means you are learning. Even the forest isn't perfect. Some paths lead nowhere. Some branches fall, and still nothing is wasted. What's the one thing life has been teaching you recently, even if it came through something difficult? If you feel comfortable, you can share it in the comments. This space is here for reflection and not for judgment. This walk wasn't fast, and it wasn't meant to be. I wasn't trying to reach a destination. I was just moving forward, one step at a time. And maybe you are doing the same right now. Maybe things feel uncertain or lonely or heavier than you expected. If you even feel like your thoughts you don't know where to place, or feelings you don't know how to share with, you can just write it down. You don't need the perfect words. Sometimes just being heard is enough. If today feels like a lot, please remember this. You are allowed to go slowly. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to learn as you go. You don't have to have everything together to be worthy of a good day. Whatever pace you are moving at, it's valid. And whatever you're feeling, it makes sense. You are doing more than you realize. As I kept walking, I noticed the light slowly changed. Shadows moved without rushing. Colors softened, and nothing forced the moment to arrive. It made me think about how often we pressure ourselves to have clarity and the right now attitude, to answer exactly where we are going, to understand every feeling, to have answers before we have even had time to sit with the questions. But maybe clarity isn't something we chase. Maybe it's something that forms quietly when we give ourselves enough space. Sometimes it is okay not to know. It's okay to be in between. It's okay to be learning without having a clear destination in mind, just like this walk. There were moments when the path felt familiar and moments when it felt uncertain, but every step still mattered, even the ones taken slowly, even the ones taken with doubt, even the ones taken on days that felt heavy. Progress doesn't always announce itself. Often it happens quietly in the background of our lives when we are simply doing our best. And doing your best doesn't have to be impressive. It just has to be honest. I think we forget sometimes that rest, reflection, and stillness are part of the growth too. They are not interruptions of the journey, they are part of it. Just like pauses in a walk don't mean you have stopped moving forward, they mean you are allowing yourself to breathe. And maybe that's what today is asking for. Not more effort, not more pressure, just a little more presence. As the forest continued to open up, I noticed how everything worked together without trying to control one another. The trees didn't compete for light. The path didn't rush the walker. The morning didn't demand productivity. It simply existed, and in that simplicity, there was a quiet sense of trust. Trust that things unfold when they are meant to be. Trust that growth happens even when we are not watching closely. As the sun continues to rise, I am reminding myself that I don't have to rush into the day. And I hope you remind yourself of that too. If this video resonated with you, you are welcome to leave a comment, even just a word or a feeling. And if you are watching this quietly, that's okay too. You are still part of this space. More power to each one of you for showing up, for trying, and for continuing even when it's hard. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Wherever you are, I hope your day unfolds gently.